If I was truly living from my heart space, just like how I want to show you guys to do, what would I do? So, what would love do now? Here's the thing, right? I was been avoiding making this video for about a week or two, and I was like, this is interesting. So when I do that, I just kind of let things be, let things go a little, you know, bit of surrender. And then I get to this point where I'm like, Adriana, you are in what I like to call avoidance. And I thought about it, and I thought, what would love do? If I was truly living from my heart space, just like how I want to show you guys to do, what would I do? Hands on my heart, took a deep breath into my heart space, and I asked it. My heart whispered back to me, well, I wouldn't worry of consequences. You were sitting here and still worrying about what will people do? What will people say? Will you say it right? Therefore, it is still coming from your mind and is not coming from your heart. Where do you do this too? Have you ever been like at the shops or had a conversation and you get home and your friend or your family member says something, you're like, oh, I forgot it. Like I just wasn't thinking, or I said it like this, I just wasn't thinking. And they're like, okay. And the truth is, it's not that you weren't thinking, it's that you were thinking too much. It's that you weren't being present in that moment. You weren't feeling into your heart. So I started thinking about all of this and I was like, wow. My life is lived more and more and more through my heart space, but like all of us, I still got learning to do. And one of my favorite questions is just sitting with my heart space and asking it, what do you need? And there are so many ways to tap into this space. And one of my favorites is really simple. Just decide. It's almost annoying, but just decide you're going to live more of your life in your heart space, and you are going to do things that feel like, sound like, act like expansion through your heart. And what that is to you to what that is to me is different. But try it. See what happens. When your hand is on your heart, ask it what it needs. Shut your eyes. Hear the whisper. Play with it. Be curious. Be childlike. It's always trying to share something with you. But I'm not gonna lie, this whole living from your heart space business, it takes courage. So sprinkle that on yourself and see if that helps. When I realized I was starting to have what people call like a freedom lifestyle, you know, I was able to travel the world, I lived in Bali, I was able to work the hours I want, I had the financial freedom I was looking for at the time, but I was still confounded to the barriers of my mind and what I thought life needed to be like, look like. And the thing is, who made it all up? And this is the thing, someone literally made it up to work 9 to 5, to do this, to work hard. It was made up. So why not make up your new reality? Why not try it on? And I realized when I was really free was when I was out of the prison of my own mind. And I hope you can feel that too. And it just starts to expand and expand and expand. It took me a long time to work through the emotional scale and to learn to have feelings again after a long time of numbness. And now the fact that I can feel anger and sadness is something I'm really proud of. But I remember that anger is just a judgment outside of myself. And I feel it and I sit with it. And I come back to my heart space and I ask, okay, what's inside of me? What can I control? And what would love do? So, hand on heart, check in today, and check in every day. See what happens. And as David Icke recently said in his video, which I loved, do what you know to be right. And man, I cried. That shit hits deep. I love you. I'm with you. Have the best day. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you would love to see more, click the link below and watch my free masterclass on my top 5 tips to intuitively run your solid business.